Hey guys, I'm Voylin and it has been two years since I moved to Japan. How has it been? What have I done? What do I like about Japan? What don't I like about Japan? And of course the question, did my Japanese actually improve? Which is at the end of the video for a reason. If you want to see how my first year in Japan was, I have a video about that. Just look in the description or go to the thing, the explanation mark. But I'll be talking about my second year in Japan. And first of all, big news. Yesterday I went to get my new visa and I finally got 3 years. And I say finally even though it's only been 2 years, but if I have to go to the immigration every single year, kind of annoying. So I'm quite glad that I finally got 3 years. Normally next time when I go in 3 years, I can have 5 years, but I'll probably go for permanent residence if I stay that long in Japan. But of course, probably the biggest and most happiest news of what happened in the last year is I became a father. I made a whole video about it, about my first week of being a father, and yeah. Well, it's very stressful, not a lot of sleep, and basically what happened in the last 3 months now, he's 3 months old now. A lot of crying, recently. In the beginning, first month, very sweet boy, almost no crying. The second month, he discovered how to cry. And the third month, he's kind of abusing his powers to cry to get attention. Or food. But having a baby in Japan is kind of a strange thing. Also because of the whole corona situation, we get money from the... we get a lot of money from the insurance companies. We get a lot of money from the government, from the city hall. Like, it's basically kind of like an income source right now. And like the whole rules here in Japan of like having a baby, it's kind of complicated and it's kind of a lot of work. But being a father in a foreign country, probably the same like being a father in your home country. But yeah, that's probably the best thing that happened to me last year. It's a lot of work, but he also gives a lot of joy, so balances itself out. Another thing I did last year was moving apartments. And I was, well, smart or dumb enough to say like, I'll do it on my own. Until I realized like, I cannot do this on my own. Well, probably I can do it on my own, but it would have taken a lot more time. So we had help from my wife's parents and also from a friend from my wife. It was probably the most stress in like 2 days. We did most of the moving in 1 day, but I already did a lot before we moved and a lot after we moved. But it was a hectic period. But we finally have multiple rooms. I know I still haven't done an apartment tour. Coming as soon as I get the permission of my wife to do it. We have 2 separate rooms now. Our bedroom is not longer part of our living room. Like if you can see from my apartment tour video of our last apartments, it was tiny. Like our whole living room and kitchen right now is the size of our old apartment. Our old apartment, like bathroom, toilet, can area, like everything included. Probably even the size of the balcony is included inside of that small part of our new apartment. I got a hobby room, which I mainly use for programming, PC use, and yeah, hobby stuff. And also a good thing about this apartment, we finally, like our bathroom is separate. If we cook, we don't have the food smell hanging around our bedroom. Like we don't lay in bed and still can smell like, oh, curry. And then on another note, what do I miss about Belgium? Yeah, family. But probably the thing I miss the most, Belgian food. Like, don't get me wrong, Japanese food is quite good and such, but almost everything is salty. I don't know what their obsession is with trying to get an as high amount of cholesterol as possible on a daily basis here in Japan. But I already struggle with cholesterol, so I don't want to get that much more salt inside of my body. But if you look at potato chips, everything is salt flavored. Every single thing. If you look at normal snacks or cookies, for some reason they prefer to have salt on their cookies. The foods. Oh yeah, let's add some shoyu. I forgot what it is. Shoyu in English. Ah, soy sauce. That's very salty. That's probably why my cholesterol right now is even higher than normal. Because they put soy sauce in almost every single dish. Probably one of the biggest things I miss is Nutella. You can have Nutella here in Japan, in Costco, but the prices are... yeah. I'm not willing to sell a kidney for some Nutella. And do I feel homesick in general? Not really. Like, as a kid we moved a lot and I could easily adjust to a new place, and even when I went traveling solo, if I stay at a place for more than a day, I kind of feel at home already. So, missing home, not really, but I miss my family. And again, the food. And in the last year, work situation. And this probably has, like, also something to do with my health. Work here in Japan is, in one word, stressful. The long travel times that I have to do, the many different rules that keep changing. Every mall that I go to, like, I don't work in schools, I work in like after school things, and most of those places are located inside of malls. And every mall has the different rules, and because of the whole corona rules as well, like so many different rules that I have to take in account. And just working with customers, and especially Japanese customers, is kind of stressful. I like my students, but the whole job is kind of stressful, especially because well, I can probably say this, like a lot of my colleagues probably want twice this anyway, and ones that I will talk about right now probably don't even bother to watch my videos anyway. So most of my colleagues are kind of annoying to work with because they don't clean up, they make a mess, and they let me do everything. So ever since living in Japan, I discovered what stress is, and that's mainly because of the company that I work in. I'm kind of glad. Like, I am taking paternity leave for 6 months. So I've been at home for the past 3 months now. It's almost over, only like 2 months left, and then I have to start working again. But these couple of months have given me the time to relax, to get some of the stress away, to think more about how to handle the job in another way, so I don't stress myself out or overwork myself again. Because overwork is also a thing, and overwork is not paid in my company, like in many Japanese companies. But I finally got a salary increase of $15. I'm happy that my salary became a little bit higher, but the amount of work I do compared to other colleagues and the amount, yeah, I just don't feel it's very fair. But let's not think about that. I'm not at work. Gone thoughts. So yeah, work situation here in Japan, like, I like the work itself, teaching kids and such, I like it. But there are factors at my job right now which make it kind of less fun. And what else happened in the last year? So yeah, I discovered apparently I have migraine. I started noticing that after I suddenly lost most of my vision whilst teaching, and afterwards got like a very big headache which lasted a month. And ever since that moment I keep having at random intervals kind of a migraine attack. Vision goes away for a bit and then suddenly I have a headache, and it's for a couple of days, and it's getting quite annoying. So yeah, my health has been decreasing at a steady pace. I don't know if it has to do with the fact that I'm 27 now, or yeah, just I'm not living healthy enough. And then one more question, did my Japanese improve? And I'm kind of sad to say, the last 6 months I haven't really been studying that much because I was trying to make an application to make studying easier. It turns out it wasn't really successful, so I gave up on developing it more, but I lost 6 months and basically I've been procrastinating a long time. And the last 2 months I've been busy at it, like, very decently again. Like, I have a strict pattern that I follow every single day, and my Japanese is finally going up again. But if I look back to 1 year, my Japanese has been basically flat with like, yeah, barely conversation as such, especially the last couple of months I've been at home. So I have my wife to talk Japanese too, but we don't really talk in Japanese because she's also studying Orlando and such. So yeah, I've been working on it hard last 2 months, and I still want to pass the N2 at least at the end of this year. N1 will probably be impossible because I'm not going to get a burnout from studying again like last time. Just living in Japan is not enough to improve your Japanese, but I guess most people know that. You need to actually put in a lot of effort, even if you live in the country. And then another question with like me receiving my new visa, and which is valid for 3 years. Will I keep living in Japan? At this moment with the whole corona situation and such, I feel more comfortable living here in Japan. But I really want to like travel more in Japan and see more of Japan than only this room and the stations that I go to for work. So I hope this whole corona situation thing will be done soon, so we can finally like have decent trips again, go outside without like feeling stressed like, oh wait, where's my mask? Or oh no, like sanitize here, sanitize there. Oh no, my hands are getting like kind of too dry from all the alcohol. Oh no, there's a piece falling off my hands right now. The amount of students that I saw that have like hands that are like completely broken because of the alcohol, and it became about time that it ends. And honestly, I don't think the whole mask situation in Japan will go away anytime soon. Like in Belgium, they stopped wearing the masks. In most countries, they stopped wearing masks. In Japan, it was never a rule to wear masks. People did it voluntarily. And because people did it voluntarily, the government cannot say like, oh yeah, it's like you don't have to wear a mask anymore. Because they never said that you have to wear a mask. It was a suggestion and everybody just followed. So I don't see Japanese people putting off their masks anytime soon. And with the corona numbers still kind of high, I don't think probably a good thing to do it right now, but I'm not a scientist, I cannot judge. I just hope this whole situation will be over soon so I can have a normal life again and start feeling less stressed by going outside and hiking without feeling worried. But yeah, 2 years in Japan, I'm still enjoying everything. A little bit stressed, burnout, but this paternity leave of 6 months is really helping me to get my mental health and my physical health also in a better shape. So hopefully next year, when I make another video about how my time in Japan has been, I can say like I'm mentally healthy and I'm physically healthy, because right now I can only say I'm like 70-80%. But yeah, so this is kind of my personal little updates about my life, my situation in which I am right now, living in Japan for the past 2 years and a month, 2 years and 2 months. So thank you all for watching. If you've been living in Japan as well and you have your own story to share, please put them in the comments below. See you all later, and yeah, come to Japan the moment it's open. Bye bye.